Welcome back to Mass Appeal. Everyone complaining. Okay, we all do it, whether it's too hot or you're too tired or you're too hungry or you're angry. But why do we do this to ourselves? It's so important to be mindful of why we're complaining. So we have happiness archaeologist Larysa here to help us out. Larysa, thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Now, first off, you have a story that you want to share about what made you get into this and thinking about a day without complaining in the first place.
Yes, I was at Drum Major Academy one summer.
That's pretty cool as it is.
It was for marching band, which also very cool.
Yeah.
And it was very hot. We were marching all day on the blacktop, hot, sticky, sweaty. We were given the challenge to see if we could go 24 hours without complaining. I took this challenge on, and I was determined. So the next day, I was in the heat and noticed how many times the urge to say, "Ugh, it's so hot," came forth. But instead, I learned to say things like, "My, it seems that we're approaching the high temperature of the day. Some might find this uncomfortable, but not I."
I'm just picturing myself when I'm angry and like trying to hide that I'm angry. It's important and it's so difficult because we complain. I know I'm not alone on this, everyone, and let's just be honest here. We complain about a lot, and we complain about a lot of things that are out of our control, like the temperature. If you're hot, don't complain, go inside, and if you can't go inside, grab a water, or make the most of every situation, which is, I'm assuming, a huge part of what you took out of that.
Exactly, and just become aware of how much you have that, urge to do it, and try to, like, take it down a couple notches. Like, again, instead of like, "Ugh, this is so bad," just like, okay, what am I feeling? It's okay to notice. You don't have to pretend you're in Antarctica. You can acknowledge what's going on, but no need to make it a big to-do.
And I think it's so easy to make it a big to-do, which is why complaining is so easy. It's so easy to just push problems onto everybody else, or just, if I didn't like the way that you said something to me, it's so easy just to go to someone and just be like, "Oh, she said this to me this way," or she was not being nice or something.
Exactly.
It's so easy to use that as a scapegoat instead of, just accepting that something's going on. So next I want to talk about the importance of being grateful in the area that you are and being thankful for, the life that you're living.
Yeah, there's actually a story of a man on a cruise ship, and his waiter said, "How was everything tonight?" And he said, "Oh, it was fine, but it would have been better with more bread." So the next day, the waiter brings him double the bread, 4 slices, but the man's still not happy. So he keeps doubling the amount of bread, and he just can't satisfy this guy. So at the last day of the cruise, the waiter finds a 9-foot loaf of bread, cuts it in half, and serves it to the man, expecting jubilation. And when he asks him how it was, the man says, "Yes, well, it was fine as always, but I've noticed that you are now back to serving only 2 slices of bread." So if you're looking for something to complain about, anybody can find it. But now he's bringing down the waiter, too, who's trying to lift his spirits, and now he's having a cloud of negativity.
Well, and I think that you just hit the nail on the head. It's so easy to find things to complain about. "Oh, my shin hurts from my heels. I have something in my eye." It's so easy to just find every little thing, and it kind of just brings you into this black hole of negativity. Like you were just saying, you find this one little thing and you dwell on it and you stick to that. Now, we're talking about ways to reverse that. So what would you recommend for people? Frankly, everybody complains at some point in the day. What do you recommend for people, a way to start their day on a great note and, do exactly what you did at Drum Major Camp?
Well, I love the idea of starting and ending your day thinking of 3 things you're grateful for. I love to point out, it doesn't have to be something monumental like, "Oh, I'm grateful for my family." Almost everybody is. But think about something really specific, like your toothbrush. I'm grateful for my toothbrush because it makes my teeth squeaky clean and not fuzzy, and it gives me good breath, and just feel that appreciation. And do that in the morning and at night. And there's been studies to show that can help, lift depression and give great effects.
And I think a lot of people end up realizing that a lot of their complaining comes from straight up boredom.
I say, why subscribe to boredom? When I was a kid and we were at amusement parks, my father, who's an enrolled agent, loves to save people money on their taxes. So we'd be in line, and he would have a tax periodical in his back pocket, just reading in line, so it wasn't a problem for him. So be prepared. If you're in line at the grocery store, take out your phone and read an article, or check the Storm Team app for your pool party tomorrow.
Hey, I didn't even have to tell you to do that. You just plugged 22 News, our Storm Team app. Larysa, unfortunately, we are out of time, but I want to end with our very good, yay! Because I learned so much from our laughter yoga segment and this segment as well. So thank you so much for coming in. It's always such a pleasure having you. You can see our laughter yoga segment and this segment and so many more right on our website on mymassappeal.com.